Welcome to this week's edition of Mainely Motorsports, and we bring it to you right here from White Mountain Motorsports Park. 25 years ago, Donald and Terry Avery, I don't know if it was a dream of theirs, but they decided they wanted a racetrack. They took a gravel pit they had and they built a quarter-mile bull ring, one of the most beautiful facilities at its time in all of New England, to put on short track racing. 25 years later, they're celebrating the 25th anniversary. It's Napa Blue and Gold weekend. A lot of cars here this weekend, a lot of fans here this weekend to cultivate what 25 years of work. And the kid, David Avery, his wife Mandy, their kids, friends, a lot of hands on deck this weekend to make this happen. And we're excited to be here. Saturday night, we're here Sunday morning. Last night, Saturday night, the Pro All-Star Series, which has been a staple. Donald was one of the first supporters that Tom ever had with the Pro All-Star Series to give him a date. Early years, they'd have 3 dates here. Always been Cup weekends. They've always been past races. And last night was no different. What a great race they put on. You'll see it later on. You'll hear from the winners. But 27 cars showed up to support Napa Blue and Gold weekend, which culminates today with the late model 250. 250 laps, $10,000 to the winner, $5,000 to second. Big hardware provided by Mainely Awards. Really excited for all the work and effort they put in. And we talked about it. The two things at any racetrack on any given weekend that you have no control over is the race, because that's up to the people that are holding the wheels and pressing the pedals, and the weather. Well, I'm going to tell you, they hit a home run this weekend with the weather. So here we are in the third weekend of September. It is absolutely gorgeous. Actually a little too hot, if you say, for a fat guy, but absolutely gorgeous. And we were proud to be a part of it. Happy to be up here all weekend. See a lot of Mainely Motorsports supporters that came from home, came from Maine to come up and support this weekend. We got a lot of supporters up in this region that love to tune in, and we appreciate that. And we appreciate everybody that has spent their whole summer supporting short track racing. And today is no different. This weekend is no different. Thank you to the Averys for what they've done for the sport. A lot of things going around about the sale of the track. Is it for sale? It's no secret. The track is for sale. Hopefully, my heart says I hope it doesn't sell, because I've become friends of the family, and they're great people, and they've done a great job here. But I also know that you put 25 years into something, sometimes it's time to move on. And so, you know, they'll be selective with whoever ends up with this facility, and if not, the Averys will run it for the 26th year, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy this week's episode. A lot of race highlights, all the support divisions, the Strickleys, the Tigers, the Legends, the Dwarfs, the Kids Trucks, the Pro All-Star Series. Sounds crazy to say that's a support division, but pretty unique concept that David Avery came up with. That, you know what, 3 weeks ago we were in Oxford, and the 250 was all about the super late models, and the ACT cars, late models, were there the night before as a support division. He just flip-flopped it, and what a win it has been for everybody involved. Congratulations to all the winners this weekend. Anytime you win a race, it's a special deal. But when you win on a big weekend, which this weekend is, Napa Blue and Gold, helping celebrate the 25th anniversary of White Mountain Motorsports Park, it makes that win a little bit more special. And so congratulations to all the winners. And I hope you all enjoy this week's episode as we bring you lots of highlights, lots of race action, and hear from some of the winners that won here at the 25th anniversary of White Mountain Motorsports Park.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We just had the biggest month in our history. Why? We're selling campers at wholesale to the public, even the 2019s. So what did we do? We went out and bought a bunch more. Up to 40% off travel trailers and fifth wheels, up to 35% off toy haulers, up to 30% off motorhomes. You'll never see these prices again. Over 400 campers to choose from, all at wholesale prices.
Scott's Recreation, Route 4 Turner and Route 202 Manchester, Maine. It's the 6th annual AMSOIL Dominator Strictly Shootout, September 29th at Wiscasset Speedway. A 50-lap dash with the best Strictly, Wildcat, and Outlaw drivers from Maine, New Hampshire, and beyond, vying for cash, prizes, and bragging rights, plus champions crowned in 3 other divisions. The 6th annual AMSOIL Dominator Strictly Shootout, September 29th at 4 p.m. at Wiscasset Speedway, West Olna Road, Wiscasset. Online at wiscassetspeedway.com.
Ignition won't turn? Wait, don't tow it. It may just be a one key. Hi, I'm Jim Broadhurst, owner of eKeys for Cars of Saco. At eKeys for Cars, we'll diagnose your problem over the phone and give you a firm quote. No bait and switch here. Whenever or wherever you're stuck, eKeys for Cars will come to you. Call eKeys for Cars in Saco, the fast, affordable fix for your car key and lock needs.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Wiscasset Speedway, Maine's biggest and fastest, with $5 admission every weekend and loads of family fun. Check us out at wiscassetspeedway.com.
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports. And the thing about any big race weekend, support divisions. I tell them all, you're on the big stage. You might not be the A game, but you're on the big stage. And this weekend's no difference, as they've given the opportunity to the kids' truck division, the dwarfs, the legends, and then the Strictly Minis to be a part of this weekend. So we're going to show you some highlights. And you can see Sunday, we're walking through here, we're packing, the place is packing in, the cars are coming, they're rolling, everybody wants to be here and support this main event. Late Model 250 Napa Golden, Blue and Gold weekend up here at White Mountain Motorsports Park. So enjoy the highlights of the support divisions here on Mainly Motorsports.
We are underway. And Boucher on the inside gets the advantage early. Rogers takes the low lane as well to move into second. Here comes Thompson quickly going to work in the 51 truck. And here early on. Justification. Now Harsden has grabbed that black flag. This youngster not afraid to show his authority as Thompson and Boucher. There it is with the wave. See? This flag, but he's almost ready for the big time. And Thompson is now taking the lead. And how many times have we said that here in 2018? He's done it again. He's up in front. Boucher to 77, back to second. Meanwhile, Rogers seems to spread out here a little bit. And for win number 12, on to turn number 4, truck 51, Thompson will win it. And on the brakes, he's up and settled. Through turn number 2. 2.52, side by side. Able to hold the lead for the moment as they go to turn number 1.
trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic.
My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley's Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Well, welcome back to Mainely Motorsports, and we're standing outside one of the many trucks in the fleet of Avery Sweeping, which is signed on to be one of our new signature sponsors. So appreciate David Avery becoming involved with Mainely Motorsports. Hope he doesn't look at the signature that's signed on the dotted line because it's mine, not his. But appreciate all he does for us, and had a great weekend up here, and he had a great weekend. And Saturday night, man, we saw some great racing. The Pro All-Star Series in town. You heard me talk about it in the intro. The Pro All-Star Series. The fastest cars, the biggest stars. Marco does it way better than I do, but man, when they show up, they bring their A game, and Saturday night was no different. A familiar face to Victory Lane in White Mountain. Not a familiar face to Victory Lane over the last couple of years, but a familiar face over the years at White Mountain. So how fitting that this guy ends up in Victory Lane, a track that he dominated back 10, 15 years ago. So enjoy all the highlights. The Pro All-Star Series 150, Napa Blue and Gold, 25th anniversary weekend here at White Mountain Motorsports Park. And after the highlights, we'll take a break, and then you'll hear from the top three and how their days all differed, but all three of them pretty happy.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order a copy of this show, send a check or money order for $15, including shipping and handling, to Mainely Motorsports, 2 Main Street, Suite 17-103, Biddeford, Maine, 04005. And please add the show number in the description of the show.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your Maine returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
It's the 6th annual AMSOIL Dominator Strictly Shootout, September 29th at Wiscasset Speedway. A 50-lap dash with the best Strictly, Wildcat, and Outlaw drivers from Maine, New Hampshire, and beyond, vying for cash, prizes, and bragging rights, plus champions crowned in 3 other divisions. The 6th annual AMSOIL Dominator Strictly Shootout, September 29th at 4 p.m. at Wiscasset Speedway, West Olna Road, Wiscasset. Online at wiscassetspeedway.com.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Scotch Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scotch Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations, and online at scotchrecreation.com.
We're here at White Mountain Motorsports Park, 3rd place finisher Dylan Moulds, and that sounds easy when you say, oh, we finished 3rd. We're standing behind the motor that pretty much ruined your day. Luckily, you had some family, some friends, and a team that had a no-quit attitude that was willing to chase a motor down, change it, and get you in the starting field, and you ended up on the podium.
Yeah, I couldn't be more proud of my team. My owner, Mark Bracker, for sticking behind me. We took the summer off, had some family issues, and his work schedule was over the top. But it gave us time to revamp everything, change the car completely over, go through everything, and start from scratch. So, we got a practice, a round and a half of practice. The car unloaded tremendous. And Zig Gino, I can't thank him enough for letting me borrow his motor. We went back and ripped it out of his car. I mean, we barely made the race. They were hollering for us, and can't thank Tom Mayberry enough for his patience and his whole staff. White Mountain hopefully put on a hell of a show, and I mean, like you said, as drivers, we always want to win, but to come from dead last and finish 3rd after what we went through, I couldn't be happier.
What a confidence boost for you and the team. A rewarding day that 4 hours earlier, 5 hours earlier, you guys were packing up, you were going home, and the never quit attitude. And this tour is hard enough to run well anyway, and to start shotgun on the field and drive it through the field. I mean, by far the best performance of anybody tonight.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I mean, I think when we got well inside the top 10, I knew we were here to stay, and car wasn't fading, and we were the only one that could really get up to the outside and make something happen. And I just after how hard they worked today, my entire crew, this is the best way I could say thank you. It really means the world to me, and to have a performance like this, like you said, and this is one of my favorite tracks. I've got 2 American Canadian Tour wins here, and everything couldn't have, after, they always say, make a positive out of negative. Well, we were pretty low. We were at the bottom of the barrel today, so and we came right up just about almost to the top, and couldn't be more proud.
No, congratulations to you and your entire team from all of us at Mainely Motorsports, and big momentum builder as you try to finish out 2018 strong and make those plans for 2019.
Absolutely, and once again, I appreciate your support at Mainly Motorsports for the races and stuff like that, and hopefully I get to talk to you more often.
All right, that's Dylan Moulds, 3rd place finisher here at White Mountain Motorsports Park. We're here with runner-up finisher Joey Pohl, and after the heat race, I'm a race fan. I'm sitting there going, yeah, he's not a factor today, and really struggled in the heat. But did you guys make some adjustments between the heat and the feature, because you had a fast race car come feature time?
Yeah, typical us. We're not fast in practice, and the heat race we're mediocre. But the problem in the heat race was we were good, but I'd practice on the bottom all day, and when I jumped up to the outside to try to get around the 60 car, I was bottoming out. So I'd get into the corner and I'd slam the track and then slide up the track, so I could never complete the pass. And then we got spun and just put us behind the 8 ball a little bit. But I really felt like we had a really good handling, driving car, and just needed to take our time and be patient and get and work our way to the front, and that's what we did. And we slowly got up there, and I thought I could get underneath Ben, but the track kind of went through a weird transition right at the end. It went from you wanted to be on the bottom to you wanted to be on the top, like real quick. Strange. It was really strange to me, but that's what it came down to. I could get underneath Ben, and I just couldn't complete the pass cleanly, and Ben's always raced me clean, and I'll always race him clean, and I was happy to see him win. He deserves it, and it was a good race.
Yeah, it's been a while. And you talk about patience, but it's hard to show patience on a quarter-mile track too, because you got to show some aggressiveness. And you did. You'd show them the nose and kind of get in there a little bit. And if they wanted to come down, you weren't budging. And but that's the level of racing at the Pro All-Star Series. Those guys, they understand that. They don't fight you for the spot. They know it's yours. They know you've earned it. And so you move on to the next one. And it was a fun race to watch from a fan's perspective. I don't know what the battles were for you when you watched Johnny and Benji and some of those guys race for the lead.
I mean, I feel like that was a great race. I mean, I feel like everyone got their money's worth tonight in the stands. It was racing all through the pack. I mean, from my point of view, coming from where we started, I mean, there was only at one point where we had a little bit of a long green flag run to where I got around Derek Griffith and Wayne, and we were kind of by ourselves for a little bit trying to run down the top 4, I think it was, and that was really the only time that I even had a minute to be like, phew, take a breath. And then after that, it was I was battling Dylan, and Johnny and Ben were battling each other, and then I got to Ben and battled him. So I mean, it was a great race, and this place always puts on a great race, and it's a lot of fun.
2 runner-up finishes in a row. Are we ready for a win?
Oh, we're definitely ready. I mean, it's hard to complain about good runs like this, but there's nothing quite like a win. And I got a kid on the way in a few weeks, so our next one will be at the Milk Bowl. We'll probably, as long as tomorrow goes well, hopefully we'll have both cars there as well. And hopefully we can finish the year with a win.
No, that'd be nice. Runner-up finisher here at Napa Blue and Gold Weekend, White Mountain Motorsports Park, Joey Pohl. Wow, an hour and a half later, look at how beat this guy. It isn't an hour and a half, but Ben Rowe, first off, congratulations on picking up, I believe, your 10th win at my White Mountain Motorsports Park.
Yeah, I just love this place. Terry and David and Donnie, they do a great job with this facility, and it's a fun, racy racetrack. You can go in the second groove, move around and make headway, and that's what we needed today, was just to move around. Johnny was real good, and I needed to run the high side, and luckily the last restart I was in the right spot.
For 10, it seemed like 10 years you owned this place. Like it didn't matter what you brought. I'll never forget. I was telling Debbie during the race, you showed up with your old car, Chris Kennison let you use, and you were whooping on everybody. But today was fun watching you and Johnny do battle. I mean, you got a great race car. This new Seneca car. I mean, you ran good at the 250. I know the finish didn't show it, but you were there today. Good all day in practice, qualifying, and I mean, you've got to be psyched. It's like you're rejuvenated. Like you're like the old man now. You found that second life.
It is. I mean, we struggled for so long, and then talked about having one of these cars at the Derby last year. We went down there and struggled. Talked to Terry. Just got this thing together a couple weeks for the 250. Talked to Bubba Pollard about it, and just that's a super family, super people. And he wanted to come up here for the 250, so it just kind of worked out. We ended up with one of these chassis. Terry's great to work with. Mike Garvey pointed us in the right direction. All day today, we've been on the phone to Mike Garvey. Can't thank him enough. He's the one that kind of do this, and this, and don't screw it up. That's basically what he tells us. And we didn't, and it just took off at the end. It just didn't fall off as bad as everybody else. And I gave the 97 the bottom at the end and said, man, if you can pass me on the bottom, as good as this thing, it's yours, And I know Joey would knock me out of the way. So it's fun racing like that. It's fun to be back up front again and be competitive.
It's been a couple of years, hasn't it?
It's been a long time. I mean, we want to race here and there, but we haven't run up front and been competitive, And, Richie, we only take this car select places now, but we'll talk him into taking it everywhere.
Well, and that's one thing. You just mentioned a name that a lot of people don't know. Everybody knows Ben Rowe. A lot of people, unless you follow this tour and sport religiously, don't know about the guy Richard Moody, who's been in the sport for years with Jeff Stevens, you know, supported a lot of people, and he's been with you for, it seems like ever. It's been well over 13 years, and gives you every opportunity. And it's easy to get down in this sport. And we see people, you have a couple of lean years and we don't win races, and the money that's spending, they're gone.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Richard's stuck with it. It's stuck with you. He's stuck with Eddie, the team. He's giving you all the tools and resources. So, you know, the sport needs more Richard Moody's.
Well, there's no question. I mean, me and him hooked up 13 years ago, and it's whatever we need, whatever we want. Go the races, have fun. You know, him and his family and sons, they're all involved. They like it. Josh is in this. You know, it's just a fun deal to go. You know, we're talking, you know, his grandson's football. He missed that tonight to come to the racetrack. It's just, you know, it's a good deal. The Oxford 250, back in the day with Stevens, he never won, and I always want to mark that off my list for him, and that's our goal. Before we get done, we have to mark that one off and go from there. But no, we go all over the country. Everybody knows this yellow car and this hauler up and down the eastern seaboard, and it's basically all because of him. You know, he loves the sport, he loves racing, and when we go, we have a good time. I mean, we look at us, we don't miss many meals, and we go have a good time and go out to eat and just have fun. That's what it's all about.
No, you're absolutely right, and it's fun to see Ben Rowe back on top, running at the front, and he ain't getting any younger, but when it comes to Rowe, age don't matter.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott Recreation. We just had the biggest month in our history. Why? We're selling campers at wholesale to the public, even the 2019s. So what did we do? We went out and bought a bunch more. Up to 40% off travel trailers and fifth wheels, up to 35% off toy haulers, up to 30% off motorhomes. You'll never see these prices again. Over 400 campers to choose from, all at wholesale prices.
Scott's Recreation, Route 4 Turner and Route 202 Manchester, Maine.
Hi, I'm Andy Austin with exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars, bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil Division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
Wiscasset Speedway is back, and we have the cure for your need for speed. Maine's biggest and fastest proudly presents 8 featured divisions, including Pro Stocks, late models, 4-cylinder Pro Stocks, modifieds, and more. Plus special features throughout the season, including the Nell Car Legends, the Wicked Good Vintage Racers, the NEMA Midgets, Enduros, and more. All this fun, all this excitement, all for just $5. Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset. Online at Facebook and WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Well, welcome back to Mainely Motorsports as we're standing at the starting grid, the front of the field. 30 late models, $10,000 to win, $1,000 to take the green. 25th anniversary of White Mountain Motorsports Park, Napa Blue and Gold weekend. Huge deal, huge race for these guys. 30 late models going to do it, and going to put a whale of the show on. So we hope you all enjoy the race highlights. This whole event brought to you from Napa of New Hampshire, and appreciate the Averys and all they've done this weekend, and great weather. Up to this point, we've seen great racing in all divisions, so we'll see what these late model guys can do. So Napa Blue and Gold 250 at White Mountain Motorsports Park. So you enjoy the highlights, and you'll hear from the top 3 after, and what their day was like, what it started out like, and where it ended. So enjoy all the race highlights here on Mainly Motorsports.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Ignition won't turn? Wait, don't tow it. It may just be a one key. Hi, I'm Jim Broadhurst, owner of eKeys for Cars of Saco. At eKeys for Cars, we'll diagnose your problem over the phone and give you a firm quote. No bait and switch here. Whenever or wherever you're stuck, eKeys for Cars will come to you. Call eKeys for Cars in Saco, the fast, affordable fix for your car key and lock needs.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wolf. Here at 21st Century Motors, we've been in business since 1972 and we take pride in our work. We have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles that are clean and ready. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. We're experts at getting your car financed, whether you have good, bad, or no credit. We purchase vehicles several times a week, so there's always plenty to choose from. Come on in and make a deal today at 21st Century Motors in Gorham or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs. Here with third place runner, the Napa Blue and Gold Weekend 250. Was that one of the most intense, incredible battles for 250 laps that you've ever been involved in?
Oh my God, it was. You know, we came from the back there and we battled hard side by side with like Nick and Jason Corliss for, I don't know, felt like forever. And then Eddie, Jimmy at the end. It was a great race.
I mean, look at the car. It's all beat and battered. And I mean, lap one, with 140 laps to go, you guys were racing like there was 5 to go and 10 grand on the line. I mean, unbelievable. What an incredible event for a fan's perspective, but what an incredible event for yourself to be involved in.
Yeah, you know, I can't thank Napa enough for putting this on with the Averys. It was a great race. You know, we had a little bit of attrition, but you know, 250 laps. Hopefully, we can sort it out and we can do this again next year.
No, absolutely. Well, congratulations to you, your entire team. I know you got bigger things down the road you're trying. You got the Milk Bowl coming up, yes, but still a pretty big day for the 37 team over here at White Mountain Motorsports Park.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We're here with the runner-up finisher, and with about 30 to go, it looked like, Jimmy, Eddie was getting bigger in you out the front window. Looked like you were rolling in on him, but then you had to play defensive because Scott was coming, so you kind of just had to now maintain what you had.
Yeah, got to a point where I was starting to catch him, then just overran my tires and started getting real loose on me. Then so I had to back off, and it came back some, but it just got him too hot trying to catch him. But really nothing else I could do. You ain't gonna win if you don't try. So I just can't thank my guys enough. Another incredible car. It's been a blast this year to drive him. So, but I can't thank everybody enough. Sponsors, crew. It's just it's one of the years you won't forget.
No, absolutely. And was that one of the most intense, incredible battles for 250 laps you've been a part of?
Yeah, I told the guys, like, I'm going to need help. So about 150 into it, I was drinking so much water, I thought I was going to get sick, but at the same time, I was still itchy, so I was dehydrated. So, yeah, that was last 75. I was knee to knee, especially once I got loose, so I weren't like it was a joyride.
No, and those guys were putting on a battle. With 140 to go, they were racing like it was 5 to go and 10 grand on the line. And a lot of respect shown today. I mean, there's a lot of tire marks, but a lot of respect shown today throughout the entire field.
Yeah, at first I weren't sure if we had the car to do it, but I knew if I could just outlast them, between them wrecking each other and burning their stuff up early, I said we'll just be there in the end like we always are, and it played out that way.
No, great run up here at White Mountain Motorsports Park. Napa Blue and Gold, 25th anniversary weekend. The Averys put on a whale of a show. Runner-up finisher, Jimmy Hebert.
Servicing differentials is virtually impossible. The confined space makes fill holes difficult to reach, and industry-standard conical bottles are rigid and hard to squeeze. That combination makes for a messy job. Plus, you can't get all of the gear lube out of the bottle, so you have to buy more than you need to complete the job. And engineering your own solution only results in disaster. Not anymore. Introducing the new AMSOIL Easy Pack. Easily access hard-to-service differentials. Easily squeeze out all of the contents. And easily stay clean while you do it. No more leftover fluid or inconvenient rigid bottles. No more trouble reaching difficult fill holes. No more mess. AMSOIL Severe Gear in the new Easy Pack, the solution to all your problems.
Another first from AMSOIL. For a stocking dealer nearest you, call toll-free 877-761-8375 or visit fourseasonsynthetic.com.
Hi, I'm Andy Austin with exciting news about a new division of Beech Ridge Motor Speedway designed to bring new people to weekly racing. Here's series founder Dan Wolf.
Thanks, Andy. Our goal was to create cheap, easy-to-build race cars. Bone stock production cars with a simple 4-point roll cage and proper safety equipment.
We've named them the 21st Century Motors Street Devils. Our 2017 rulebook and schedule are available at beechridge.com and at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
The future of auto racing has always been street car divisions because of the low cost.
Some folks are building cars and sharing the driving duties. There's even an all-star car to allow celebrities to try out the Street Devil and a 2-seat driver's ed car so you can take a few laps.
Get information about our mentor program, low-cost safety equipment, roll cage kits, and videos on how to build one at Street Devils Racing on Facebook.
So, form a team, build a car, and come join us this summer as we kick off the 21st Century Motors Street Devil division at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
Looking for a great time, great people, and great food? Then visit New England's #1 biker destination, Bentley's Saloon, owned by legendary super-modified driver Bentley Warren. Bentley's is a biker bar that welcomes everyone. Staying in the area, Bentley's has their own full-service campground right on site. Tuesdays, Bentley's Cruise Night attracts car enthusiasts from all over New England. Located on Route 1 in Arundel, Bentley's Saloon guarantees a great time. Check out the fun at BentleySaloon.com and see why Bentley says, who has more fun than us?
We're here with a guy they call the Outlaw, and it's not disrespectful because you do nothing wrong. I mean, all you do is show up at a racetrack with whatever race car you're in and win races, Eddie McDonald, and today's no different at White Mountain Motorsports Park.
Yeah, I got to thank my guys. I mean, they really do a good job getting this car going for me, and Rolly and Freddie Peterson and Sheila, that they just they stick right by us and give us whatever we need to be able to compete for the wins. And you know, we had a struggle of a year a little bit. You know, we weren't exactly where we wanted to be. So to be able to come here and we really weren't that great the last time we were here. So to be able to come here and come from the back and win was awesome. Just can't thank the guys enough.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. We didn't start up front. You had to go through the whole process, the B feature to get in. Started, you know, not shotgun on the field, but a lot of iron to come through. So you had to show patience, but you also had to show aggressiveness. And, you know, one of the most intense, aggressive battles I've ever seen for a 250-lap race. The entire race.
Right, yeah, it was tough racing all the way through, and you know, up at the front in the middle. So it must have been a great race for the fans to watch, and got to thank Napa and the Averys for putting us on, because hopefully they continue to do this, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, with about 60 to go, Paye and you had a restart. You had you, but then it was like the light switch went on. You realized that it was, let's take the lead and let's end this day for everybody else. Really, that's the way I took it from my perspective. Is that what happened with about 60 to go? It was time to go.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't sure because, you know, Paye was pretty quick, and when I was following him, I wasn't quite, you know, fast enough to make a move and get by him. So, you know, luckily we got to the bottom and was able to make it work. And you know, he was pinching us down, and I was, you know, sliding up into him, so it was hard racing and a lot of fun, and luckily we were able to get by him, because it's tough to pass here on the inside, but once we got out front, we were able to take off, and I was just praying for no cautions.
No cautions. Another big day for you, the entire team. $10,000, big trophy, Napa Blue and Gold weekend up here at White Mountain Motorsports Park. You got to be pleased. A lot of people behind the scenes that make this possible.
Absolutely. We got so many people that are behind us and are here with us today. We probably have 25 people with us today. They love coming to all the races and a lot of support. So gotta love.
Congratulations to all of us from Mainely Motorsports, and your big winner up here at White Mountain Motorsports Park. Not like he's never done this before, Eddie McDonald.
Motorsports.